Hello, my name is Liv Nygreen, and I am here to present on my pilot study from this semester. Dirk P. Hänig created a tongue map and has identified it to be a basic layout where the five taste sensations can be felt on specific parts of the tongue. Because of this, many people may have taste sensations that are similar to what is presented on the tongue map. The basic five tastes are sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami. Everyone has their own set of taste buds they are born with while developing. Everyone also has different experiences with taste and how they adapt to different kinds of taste. Wolf et al. Describes that in 1901, Dirk B. Hänig had measured the taste thresholds on different parts of the tongue, which led to creating a phenomenon of the tongue map known to be a taste myth. In 1984, a taste blindness experiment was conducted in a classroom where students were tested to see if they would be considered a non-taster based on their biological genes. Here's my hypothesis for my pilot study. Because Hänig's tongue map is considered a myth, I hypothesize that participants will match the tongue map after tasting one item in each taste sensation: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami. For this study, I ended up with 18 college students from ages 18 to 22 years old. The instruments that I used for this project were the following: a paper and pencil, a blindfold, some water, a table, a chair, small paper cups, at least two per participant, plastic spoons, a mini vanilla cupcake, Mexican sour cream, pretzels, apple juice, and sharp white cheddar cheese. The independent variable will be the blindfold. The participants will be split into two groups where one group will be given the blindfold, the experimental group, and the other group will not have the blindfold at all, the control group. The dependent variable was the participants' predicted estimates and their actual percentages of how much they matched with the tongue map. They were asked questions based on a nominal scale questionnaire. The participant will be asked if they tasted the specific taste sensation by answering yes or no, followed by identifying where on the tongue the participant felt the taste sensation. The controlled variable will be the amount of food given for each taste sensation for each participant. Everyone will be given the same amount of food or drink during this project. Participants who take part of the experiment will sit down in a chair in front of a table. Before the experiment begins, each participant will be given a cup of water and they will drink it. Based on the two groups that have been divided, one group will be given a blindfold to put on over their eyes while the other group will wait patiently to be told what to do next. And once the experiment began, I would hand over a food or drink that represented the taste sensation. The mini vanilla cupcake represented sweet, sour cream for sour, pretzels for salty, apple juice for bitter, and cheese for umami. As the participant is eating or drinking, they will take note of where on their tongue they are feeling the taste sensation and whether they can taste the sensation. The participant will then identify either the front, the tip, the sides, the middle, or the back of their tongue to where the taste sensation is felt. The researcher would then take notes and mark off answers on their designated sheet. A drink of water was distributed in between tastes for all participants. Once all taste sensations have been tested and all notes have been written down, every participant was given a diagram of the tongue map to look at. The researcher will then ask if their taste sensations were the same as the tongue map. This will determine if any taste sensations match the tongue map for one or more parts of the tongue. Here I have provided the tongue map that I presented to all participants, and they gave their answers to whether they believe they match the tongue map or not. Salty is presented to be at the tip of the tongue, sweet more towards the front, umami in the middle, sour on the sides, and bitter in the very back. What I found from doing this pilot study was that despite whether the participant was blindfolded or not, no one matched the tongue map 100%. However, some taste sensations were correct among some participants, yet they believed they were more accurate to the tongue map than they actually were. 7 participants were only matched 40% with the tongue map, 1 participant only matched 60%, 4 participants were 20%, and 5 participants didn't match the tongue map at all. So as I've learned from this study, the tongue map is still considered to be a myth and may still be a myth regardless if one person can match the tongue map 100%. It is clear that everyone's own taste buds can taste the different sensations on different parts of their tongue. So I do have a couple takeaways from this pilot study. One of the things I would take away is either not use a blindfold for our participants or have all participants wear a blindfold. It didn't seem to make a difference whether the blindfold would make an impact on where taste sensations would be felt because you can't see it anyway. It's all about the sensation and where you feel it. Another takeaway I felt was that not all foods seem to match the taste sensation. For example, what surprised me was that a good portion of participants didn't taste anything bitter when they had the apple juice. So a couple participants gave me recommendations on what they prefer to be bitter. And so I provided a chart on this side after I've done some research of what foods seem to match what taste sensation. And even a couple participants gave me recommendations for sour. They didn't believe the sour cream was very sour, which I thought was interesting. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Enjoy your day.